Hello, internets, and welcome back. My face is half frozen. I had to get a filling redone or updated or something, so I'm drooling all over my face. But I'm back home at the pinball desk. I am on the T-Moz account. It is February 21st on this account. So we've got Dr.T. I assume it's Tropical. Tropical it is. As you can see, my activity log is nothing because I haven't been on in forever. This is just me testing my recordings. I guess I missed all of Hammerman, it appears. But let's see, wanted to check out my sculptor. So I've got a GBE 16%, which I have to scrap. As you can see, everything else is already 17 except for this 116. In my garage, I've already got a 17, so I can't scrap 49% because I don't know how heroes are going to work. Can't scrap my troop health because I don't know how heroes are going to work. As you can tell, I don't know how anything's going to work. I've missed basically everything lately, so scrapping is 16%, which just hurts. But nonetheless, let's get going. Dr. T. I'm going to try and do Tropical, and then I'm going to try and do an Operation Attack, and then I'm going to try to go find some coffee. Hopefully my face will have thawed by then. Apparently it's a bad idea to drink coffee when your face is half frozen, so gotta wait a little bit there. I haven't really spoken much lately. I was on vacation during when all the bans came up, or some people are calling them all the moves to secret task forces. There are a bunch of people who we had a ban issue in Triangle 9. We had one user banned and then two other users banned as a result of that, which I don't feel is fair, but I need to... It's difficult to explain, and I figure that making pretty pictures is about the only way I can do it so that people will understand what the hell I'm talking about, so that's what I'm going to do. It will be a bit of a pain, but I will get there eventually. So look for that video soon. I've got to do a bunch of Photoshop bullcrap just to get to that point, so bear with me. I'm not avoiding talking about bans or trying to sweep anything under the rug or anything like that. I think it's great that Supercell is trying to get their game to a point where it's considered to be clean, but I wish they would... The fact that they're a team of like 12 or 14 is my issue. If you're going to do a big, huge change in via bans, you've got to get a good support team on. Everyone that I've talked to that's tried to get support about their ban or get information about their ban or information about anything just says the Supercell support team sucks. So, when you outsource your support, I guess that's to be expected, but if you're going to make a big, huge change like this, it'd be nice if they would get some extra support on. But anyways, I won't talk too much about it because it'll just sound like I'm whining or something like that. So hopefully the audio quality of this video is better. I know it's been shitty lately. I know it's... Anytime I travel, I have to record on my phone, and recording on my phone is far from optimal. So thank you for those of you who are understanding and realize that people are busy. So this is going to be dangerous. Oh, I didn't get the... Can't believe I didn't flare that sniper tower. Little bit lucky there. Let's go right into there. This is maybe not the best place. Probably not the best place whatsoever. Let's get further up there. Too late on the... Oh, didn't even see that rocket launcher over there. Need medkits in a hurry. Thankfully, it's only stage 4. Didn't see that rocket launcher at all. Oh, I didn't even comment on the crystal I got last stage. Not always a bonus when you get a crystal on stage 3. find that I always get, seems like I always get rewarded when I complain about Supercell, which is a little, probably not something worth doing, but nonetheless, I am back. As you can see, I've got my snow going right now. I was just in Arizona where it was t-shirt and shorts and outdoor swimming pool weather every day, and so to be back home in Canada where it's, I mean, it's not cold right now. People, I mean, it's probably like 6 degrees or something like that, but it's cold compared to Arizona, let me tell you. A little bit spoiled. Went and saw my parents who spoiled me and my wife and my kids for a good week, which was fantastic and greatly appreciated. Med kits for the win. This is going to be ugly. Yeah, that mortars are just going to wreck me. This is a terrible spot to go. Do not go here. Barely took it down. Lots of losses. Don't go there. I don't know where I would recommend going, but don't go where I went. That was a terrible, terrible choice. Leaving a max mortar unshocked is not a good idea whatsoever. It's about the worst Dr. Terror 5 I've had in a long time. Okay. Speaking of, the Dr. Terror Stage 6 on Volcano yesterday, or the other day, was the easiest Stage 6 I've ever seen. So if you happen to get it, congratulations. And if you didn't try, then I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, it was. I don't think you didn't need any shocks on any ranged weapons. It was fantastic. Speaking of, I should probably check the ranges on these because I don't want to spend a heck of a lot on diamonds and stupid mistakes. So that is going to need to be shocked. That is not going to need to shock. So hopefully I can get, if I shock on the edge of this sniper tower, I can get all of this stuff. I can't get this mortar, I don't think. It's too many squares away, but otherwise I should be able to get everything else. So 1, 2, 3 shocks maybe. The mortar's going to wreck me a little bit, but oh, look at this. We can get probably, what's that? There's probably 15 GB there. I can probably get at least 12 of it. So let's start back on track with the bad barrage retreats. Come on, barrages. See that? Yes, it's time to... See, I know you all missed this. I figured, what's the best way to get back into recording Boom Beach? Completely flub a few barrages and retreat and complain about... still only 3. Wow. And see, that's one of the things, like, the barrage is one of my favorite parts of Boom Beach, which doesn't make any sense, but if you think about it, all of these mods that were out that are allowing people to practice attacks, you can't practice a barrage. The barrage is random, and look at that, I still get only 3 crates. You can't practice a barrage. So I think that, to me, is how Supercell can make Boom Beach great again. Add more things that are random. I know people will complain about it, but random things, I can't get more than random things make like you can't practice random. That's the beauty of the barrage. But anyways, I won't chirp on that or preach on that much. But that's just one thing that I think would be fantastic. There we go. That took me like 5 tries to get some extra GBE. So just something that I think would be a good change, and that is making more things random. The fact that everything, basically what modders could do is practice their attacks over and over again and get them so that they're absolutely perfect, and then they have to go and do it live, obviously, but the fact remains that they've already practiced it 10 times, and it's much easier to do it live when you've practiced it 10 times than when you haven't practiced it 10 times. So with a barrage, it's random. You can't practice it. I mean, you can hope for the best, but anything that's a little bit more random, I feel would be a good thing for Boom Beach. I'm gonna medkit over top of those. That's a better idea. That rocket launcher is gonna hit me, but I can. 3 medkits will get me through it. 3 medkits for the win. 3 medkits for the win. Yeah. So takeaways from that: my barrages suck, but I like them because they're random, and I use my medkits way too early. I saw those machine guns turned away. It turned around and wrecked me, and that was strictly because my medkits were way too early. And it cost me close to 100 diamonds to do it. So now, oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to check. Let's get, I'm going to do a practice run on this just to see. Barrage. So, of course, I'm going to miss it next barrage, I assume, but actually, I don't need a practice run. This looks pretty easy, actually. That's a famous last words, probably, but I'm going to come a little bit right here. I'm going to go right up to here, because I want to be close to in that rocket launcher's blind spot. Probably not even worth trying to do, to be honest, looking at it. Because otherwise that mortar is going to be... Yeah, I'm not going to... Let's go up into here. Otherwise that bottom mortar is just going to wreck me more than it needs to. So let's go like this. I'll shock like this, and like this. And we should be good. I shocked it a little bit early, but that's not a big concern for me right now. I'm going to shock like that. Yep, there we go, medkits. That was a pretty... Stage 7 was way easier than stage 6, which is a little bit surprising. Let's throw in artillery, which I forgot to use. So that's it. There are all 7 stages of Dr. Terror, unboosted, HQ 18, level 18 zookas, all that good stuff. Now I'm going to do a big boost and hopefully not screw up. I've got an idea. We're doing dead end today. We typically do dead end or deep cut or curtain call. It all depends on intel. So this is just to revamp. This is small 9. We've got 4 spots available. 8J98PR00. Let's see, what are we going to do here? We're going to hit Manticore. Manticore is messy. I mean, you can... I don't have critters, but the fact remains that typically we would hit core at 6 o'clock, and then you'd have, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 shocks, and then 3 critters, which distracts all these rocket launchers back here. But these bottom rocket launchers are pain, and this is small 9, so we don't really have the same big hitters. So what I'm going to try to do is first of all, I'm going to try to hit this shock, which I always miss to get these 4 rocket launchers. And I'm going to try to hit this shock to get these 3 rocket launchers and these 2 mortars. And I'm going to park right here. Right now, there's too many rocket launchers that cover shore, and not everyone is comfortable with a 2-smoke landing. So, not ideal. So the first thing I'm going to do is look up where the spot is for this landing. Let's go to Discord and type the spot. High-res gallery. I need to look at, this is a type B map. I've got a video on this, I'll mark a card for it here. This is a type B map, and the spot is right, right there, just outside. Okay. I can't draw it, so that's going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, so I've got my 2-smoke landing plan. I'm going to try to artillery these 2 mortars and these 2 rocket launchers, just because I'm going to be parked in these ones blind spots, so I want the zookas to get other stuff first. Hoping to have 1 shock, 2 shocks, so I'm going to be about here. I'm going to shock here, and then here. We'll see how it goes. Just gotta double check how much GBE I've got. I think it's going to be about 5 or 6 smokes. Let's see here. So it's going to be a side flare, Then it's going to be a flare up into the spot. It's going to be 1, 2 smokes, 3, 4, 5. So I've got enough for 5 shocks after that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no 6 shocks. So I'm gonna skip the idea of the perfect shock, and I'm just gonna use. There's no need to use a perfect shock here. I've got more than enough GBE because it's so close to shore. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our first. On this they walk a little bit higher, so I like to drop my flare a bit higher. I'm gonna drop my smoke right in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forgot to artillery this stuff. Don't repeat. 1, 2, 3. Shocked a little bit early, but that's okay. Oh, I missed it. See, I always miss that shock. I don't know what it is about that shock. I just always miss it. And that was basically a fail. I always miss that shock. And I knew I had enough for 6 shocks. And I only did 5. So, just dumb. Cleared up a lot of stuff, but should have probably marked these rocket launchers first. Anyways, that started. That was Dr. Terror, all 7 stages, and a mediocre operation attack with a good 2-smoke landing, and then just bad shocks. I don't know what it is. If you happen to know what I'm doing wrong with this shock, I'm touching basically the inside edge, because this one's a little bit left, so I'm touching the inside edge, or trying to, and I always miss it. I don't know. I miss it on Cooker. I miss it on Manticore. So if you have a tip for me of how to hit that shock better, please let me know, because I just seem to always miss it. Oh, so it looks like someone's following me up. We've got 2 hours left and 20 attacks, so Manticore should go down. I'll include Slick's attack here. Let's see how he does. The smokes are a little bit low, making me a little bit nervous, but not too shabby to start. There we go. Nice start, Slick. Where are you off to? Oh, he's going high. I would have probably got this rocket launcher first, just because that's the important one for the landing, but maybe they will. I don't think they'll be in range there. Uh-oh. Internet. Come on, Internet. Come on, Internet. Uh-oh. Don't get peeked there. This is going to be... Oh, they stayed out of the smoke. Good. Nice work. Oh, it's tight. What about this rocket launcher? What about this? Well, there we go. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Nicely done, Slick. Good spot. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get it, get it, get that one. Get that one. Come on, it's going to be close. Good follow-up attack, though. So now, the beauty of this is that the shore is now empty. There's no need to smoke the shore. That saves at least 5, 6, 7 more. The thing is, looking at, I mean, the first smoke is 2 GBE, the next is 3, sure, but when they get back here, they're more like 10 or 11. So clearing the shore is always a good idea. I've babbled too much. This has been Zedmont or T-Moz. Thanks for tuning in. The production quality should be a bit better in my videos to follow. I should be around a bit more often. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.